Hello everybody, I'm SolitaryFalcon, and today I'll be going through the worst characters in LEGO Indiana Jones 2. If you want to know who the best characters are, do find out on the channel. So I'm not flooding this list with civilian characters or the goons and henchmen. I've gone for characters who are disappointing for their cost, and those who are simply pointless to play as. Do let me know in the comments which character is the worst, and if you've enjoyed today's video, that would be greatly appreciated, and if you want more LEGO content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Right then, let's get into it. At number 10, I've placed two characters, the Brawler and Patient. So there are multiple characters that do not have any abilities or carry a weapon, such as the Market Trader, Indian Farmer and Greaser. But many of these characters have amazing appearances. The Brawler and Patient stood out for their disappointing design, but I cannot place them any higher as that is reserved for other characters who are terrible. But the Brawler and Patient are civilian characters I would not recommend playing as. At number 9, I am again placing two characters, the Bandit Swordsman and Pancot Assassin. In the game, both these characters are tough to fight as they carry black swords and you have to button mash in order to defeat them. But when you get to play as these characters, their black swords are exactly the same as any other sword wielding character, and when you go back and replay a level to fight them, you still have to button mash. There are better characters who use a sword, such as Agent Spalko and the Grail Knight. Although they are useful in the game, especially in the bonus levels, the Bandit Swordsman and Pancot Assassin are disappointing characters to play as. At number 8 is the Librarian. So you'd think this character would be an academic and be able to do the puzzles. Well, you are wrong. This character has no abilities, and given he is a librarian, not carrying a book around just seems wrong. Now while there are already two characters that have this ability in The Last Crusade, that being Henry Jones and Brody, to pay 20,000 studs for a character with no abilities seems a waste of studs. The Librarian could have been a fun character if only he'd been given a book. At number 7 is the College Female. So all of the female characters come with high jump, so she is useful for completing the puzzles. But she costs you 30,000 studs, with only Agent Spalko being the most expensive female character in the game, and she comes with a sword. Not to forget, you can get both female mannequins for less studs. The College Female is not a terrible character, but she is not worth 30,000 studs. At number 6 is the Uyghur Assassin. So most characters in the game have a weapon, such as a sword, a shovel or a gun, but the Uyghur Assassin has a blowgun. The only character to use this weapon. It's not terrible to use, but when you have characters that have a bazooka, a machine gun or a whip, I'm going to be using those weapons over a blowgun. Also, the character doesn't even turn up in the story at all and is only used in one of the bonus levels, but you could use any character with a gun. Costing you 30,000 studs, the Uyghur Assassin is a useless character that you should not use. At number 5 is the Enemy Boxer. I was disappointed with the Boxer in this game as he has no abilities, plus he takes a long time to unlock as you have to finish Raiders of the Lost Ark, unlock Belloc to get access to the plane and complete a puzzle, and then you get to unlock the Boxer. It would have been amazing if he was given super strength like Killer Croc and Bane in LEGO Batman. I will say he has an amazing fighting animation with some unique attacks, but I was expecting a lot more, and the time it takes to unlock him, the Enemy Boxer is just disappointing. At number 4 is the Village Elder. The Elder is an academic, allowing him to do the puzzles, which does turn up in one of the bonus levels in Temple of Doom. But similar to the Enemy Boxer, it takes a long time to unlock him, as you have to save 6 villagers from snakes, and then unlock the village elder for 75,000 studs. The only other character who costs this much is Colonel Diedrich in Raiders, who is walking around with a bazooka. 75,000 studs is too much for a character who is rarely used in the game. The village elder is a bad character. At number 3 is Donovan. In the first game, Donovan has the academic ability, but in this game, all he has is a machine gun. Now while I do like using this weapon against enemies, Donovan will set you back 500,000 studs, and there are so many characters who use machine gun that cost less than him, such as Major Tot, Lao Che, and a character with an incredible design, the Panama Hat Man. Donovan is an expensive character and among the worst in the game. At number 2 is Elsa. So in the first game, Elsa was a top 10 character who could do the puzzles, and her high jump come in handy for completing the game. But in this game, Elsa only has the high jump, which is only used in one of the bonus levels in The Last Crusade. And when compared to the other female characters, she doesn't come close. Look at Marion, who appears in 4 of the 6 chapters, Willy, who has her potion, or Agent Spalko with her sword. Elsa is a disappointing character who has become worse in this game, and I prefer using her in the first game. At number 1 is Belloc. Belloc probably has the worst ability in the entire game, and that is he uses the Staff of Ra. This weapon reflects light, which only appears for a short time in the game, such as the very first level, one of the levels in Raiders, which Indiana Jones already uses, and the bonus level. To top it off, Belloc will cost you 500,000 studs, and compare him to Molaram and Dovchenko, he's by far the worst among the final boss characters. Belloc is a terrible character, and without doubt, the worst character in LEGO Indiana Jones 2. So those were my worst characters in LEGO Indiana Jones 2. Do let me know in the comments which character is the worst, and if you've enjoyed today's video, a like would be greatly appreciated, and if you want more LEGO content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope to see you all very soon.